And he's here today to talk to you about the values of Aloha. Much of what he's going to talk to you about, what's attractive to me about his presentation is because of the Aloha value, but also because he's talking about my grand aunt, Pilahi Paki, who is one of his mentors. He wrote a book about her. She's a very famous historian. You could probably ask Kumu Kamana about her. She's a legend in Hawaii. She's the one that posed for Queen Liliuokalani's statue that's at the Capitol. You guys are familiar with that. Okay? So, Mr. Silva.
Good morning.
Morning.
I say good morning.
Good morning.
I'm really happy to be here. I spoke with your Mr. Alvin Parker a while ago, and I've been looking forward to this meeting for a couple months already. And I apologize for taking you out of class this morning. And I won't take long. We'll take about maybe 5 hours today. No. We'll go as long as we have to go, okay? Maybe until lunchtime, okay? But what I'm going to share with you today, as Mr. Park was talking about Pilahi Paki, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Pilahi Paki, but very, very special lady. Very special lady. And she changed my life. I'll explain to you more about that in a little while, but we talk about Aloha. Have you heard the word Aloha before? Of course, everybody, right? Okay. And Aloha means many things. But one of my very good friends told me, you know, Aloha is very powerful. Okay. And it's right here in your heart. Your teachers, your kumu, have that. Okay. Right now, take a look at your kumu right now, all you teachers. I want you to give them a round of applause. Applaud them, please. Okay. A good friend of mine told me a while ago, Aloha is a verb. A verb is action. I remember we took that English class a long time ago. A verb means action. Running, okay, is action. Okay? And it was funny, my grandmother taught me many things too. I found some money. My grandma said, whenever you find money, you got to give it away to somebody. So, who wants this money? Okay, wait, who wants this money?
Me.
Okay, let me ask you again. Who really wants this money?
Me.
Okay. Who really wants this money? Okay, wait. I'm going to give you a hint right now. A very good friend of mine, this guy named Ramsey, Tom told me a long time ago, he said, Aloha is a verb. Aloha is a verb. A verb is action, right? Yes. So let me ask you again. Who wants this money?
Me.
Aloha is a verb. Who wants this money? Who wants this money? Who really wants this money? You got it. Wow. You're welcome. Everybody give me one clap. Give me 2 claps. Give me 3 claps. Give me 0 claps. Thank you. No, I needed that, okay? Everybody give me 1 clap. 2 claps. 3 claps. 0 claps. Ah, thank you very much. Got it. Okay. Give me 1 clap. 2 claps. 3 claps. I'm not even going to go there now. I go to the Laker basketball camp. I'm a shooting coach. If possible, I'll talk to your kumu and your teachers. I'll come back to your camp because I know you have a beautiful basketball court here, right? So next time I come back, okay, I got my basketball shoes on. That's all I walk with, okay? But I go to a meeting, everybody's wearing dress shoes. Sorry, this is what I walk with. I'm sorry. My feet don't go with dress shoes all the time, okay? Only when I go to a big banquet or something, fine, okay? But next time I come back, I want to do a basketball clinic for you, okay? And the reason I did that clap, I went to the Laker camp. It's amazing. And this guy named Shaq was there. You heard of him? Okay. Yeah. Give me 1 clap. 2 claps. So I go to the Laker practice, and it's a guy named Kobe Bryant, Shaq O'Neal. Wait. I mentioned these names, but guys, they're just basketball players. They're not more important than any of us here, but you know they're famous because they play on TV, right? Okay? But I go to the camp and I clap my hands, and I say, okay, 0 claps, and then Shaq goes. I turn to Shaq. Shaq is about 7'2" and he's huge, okay? He's a big guy, okay? My hand is the same size as Michael Jordan's hand, okay? But guess what? Shaq is like a glove on my hand, okay? But if you guys, when Shaq goes, he claps and everybody kind of looks at Shaq. I said, pay attention, big guy. Okay? You got to focus. But he's really focused, okay? What I share with you today is for you. A lot of young leaders here right now. I want you to imagine that I came here just to talk to you. Imagine if you're in this room by yourself and I'm standing right here talking just you. Right? Just came for you. Now, when I started this off, I said aloha is a verb, right? Now, I passed out some money. It's not every day I pass out $20. Okay, no, excuse me. Okay, but what if it was $100? This is not a real. What if it was $100 bill? Okay, about taking action. Wow. How many? You guys would come up here. You just you'd run and you would tackle me. You would tackle me. Okay, all right. Okay, but it's just what I share with you today is for you to take it and use it in your life. Okay? I work with the Charter School Commission. My title is Resource Teacher, but my real title is I want to make a difference for youth here in Hawaii. Okay? And my job, you want to call it a job, because you find something you love to do, you never work a day in your life. Okay? I go to the different charter schools. But I'll tell you right now, your school right here, and I visit many, many schools. I walked around your school, kind of peeked in some of the rooms too. Some of you might recognize me. But you know what? You're the best charter school right here in the state of Hawaii. Best school. You're the best school. You agree? Yes. You're the best school. You're the best school. Okay? And when you leave here and you move on, you say, wow, Kumi Allen was right. This is a very great school. Okay? Mr. Parker, for inviting me to your school here today is very special. Okay? He's a special man. Okay? He's connected to Auntie Pilahi Paki. Okay? He has a very close connection with her. Okay? Mr. Parker, I look at our future leaders. They remind me of a story I heard a long time ago about 3 travelers. These 3 travelers were crossing the desert. They had some water. They had their backpacks on. And as they crossed the desert, they would get food and water, nourishment. But walking across the desert was very hot, tired, carrying heavy backpacks. They're going to get food and water, shelter, but they're walking across the desert, getting tired. And guy said, where are we headed to? We'll get food and water in this direction. And they're walking very tired. 3 travelers. They're ready to give up. All of a sudden, the sun went down. The sun went down. And they continued on the journey. But as the sun went down, out of the darkness, this big light appeared. And a light was just shining on them. Imagine you're walking right now through the desert. You're one of the 3 travelers. As they're walking, and the light appears, and the light says, along your journey, pick up as many rocks and pebbles as you can. What? They turn their backpacks. Pick up as many rocks and pebbles as you can. So they continued on their journey. But the light said one more thing. In the morning you'll be both glad or sad. What? In the morning you'll be either both glad or sad. The light disappeared. They continued on their journey. So the first traveler picked up some rocks to put in his backpack. The other traveler picked up the backpack. The third traveler looked at, you 2 jokers, what are you guys doing? I said, remember what the light said? Pick up as many rocks and pebbles as we can. In the morning we'll be either glad or sad. So they pick it up. The guys laugh, you 2 jokers, you got enough stuff in your backpack, don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. So they continue on their journey, picking up rocks and pebbles. To their surprise, they get to the destination. Yes, food, water, shelter. Exhausted, they fall asleep. In the morning, when the sun came up, the first traveler, he reached into his backpack. All those rocks and pebbles, he got to clean this out. So he reached into his backpack, and all of a sudden, diamonds, gems, and rubies. The second traveler, he said, get into your backpack. Got it, went into his backpack. All those rocks and pebbles turned into diamonds, gems, and rubies. The third traveler just get up and said, what are you 2 jokers doing now? He He said, check your backpack, check your backpack. You checked his backpack. Yeah, exactly. There's nothing there. There's a bunch of rocks and pebbles. Give me one clap. Give me two claps. Ladies and gentlemen, those three travelers, that's you. You come to school every day. Teachers teach you things. Your parents teach you things. So if you have coaches or whatever, they teach you things, okay? And a lot of times they're like, it's just a bunch of rocks and pebbles. Rocks and pebbles. What you learn every single day is diamonds, gems, and rubies. Diamonds, gems, and rubies. So, my question to all of you here, how many are going to pick up those so-called rocks and pebbles and put that into your backpack? Because in the future, you're going to find out. Okay? How many are going to pick up the rocks and pebbles? Raise your hand, please. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Good. Hands down. Okay? Give me one clap. When I grew up in a place called Camp Ford Housing in Pilahi. Okay? And the rent was very inexpensive, so my parents, that's where they rented. It was amazing. As the family started to grow, my grandmother calls from Kailua, my kumu, my tutu. She calls and tells me that, hey, I got some land here, come and build your house. Your family's getting large right now, you need more room. So my dad built a house in Kailua. That house is still standing today. Okay? Wow. In fact, I just celebrated my dad's 88th birthday last week with him. 88 years old, 88 years young. But the house is still standing. I said, Dad, amazing, this house is still standing. He said, son, you got to take care of it. Okay? I'm always working on the house. You're always working on the house. So we moved to Kailua when I was a young kid. I was about 11, 12 years old. I was playing out in the yard with my brother, my cousins, and my sisters. And all of a sudden, Grandma, she calls me into the kitchen. My tutu calls me into the kitchen. I'll never forget, she was cooking bread pudding. Anybody eat bread pudding before? Bread pudding? Well, my tutu made the best bread pudding ever. Okay? So I run into the kitchen. I'm busy playing like, yes, girl, yes, tutu. Son, come here. Oh, I think the bread pudding was done because I was her favorite, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. Grandma, is the bread pudding done? So, oh, not yet. But I want to talk to you. Okay. So sit down. So I sat down and said, I can hear my brother and him screaming outside, having fun, laughing. Said, yes, Grandma? I said, son, I called you in here for a reason. Oh, this is serious. Okay, Grandma, I'm here. She turns to me, son, don't ever forget Aloha. I said, what? She said, don't ever forget Aloha. I said, Grandma, I will never forget her. She sits next to me in class, and Grandma, she's pretty cute. Okay, this is my grandma. She's like, my grandma was a hula teacher also, okay? She put her hands on her hips and said, not that girl in your class. The word Aloha. I said, oh, okay, Grandma. I got it, Grandma. Aloha. I said, do you know what Aloha means? I said, yeah, it means hello and goodbye. Okay, Grandma. Got it, Grandma. I said, son, don't ever forget Aloha. She told me, when you share Aloha, you share the ha, the breath of life. I'm 12 years old, almost 12. You share Aloha, you share the ha, the breath of life. Okay, Grandma. When you share Aloha, you share it from your heart. Don't have the other end here. You share it with your heart. You give it from your heart. You want a good life? You share Aloha. You want a junk life? Don't share Aloha. What do you want? Good life, Grandma. It's a good share Aloha. Okay, Grandma. Okay, you can go out and play. So I went out. That conversation really took only about 1 minute. But I will never ever forget it. Aloha. As I went through life, Grandma was right. Aloha. The breath of life. I haven't told this story, but I'm telling you because I feel very close with you folks. I worked on my college degree. I played at Chaminade University, basketball. But I was one of the players, one of the first 2 players on the basketball team to get a college degree. Okay? And after I graduated, I became a teacher. But then I was working on my master's in counseling. So I got my counseling degree. But my last paper, I'll never forget it. I was living in Pilahi. I had bought a condo in Pilahi. And I'm typing my last thing about the paper you had to do for the last assignment. This is for my last paper for my master's degree. I get my counseling degree after. So I'm typing it up and bam, I print it out. Wow, I'm done. I sit back. It was about 11:30 in the evening. My class is the next morning at 8 o'clock. I'm going to turn this in, and I'm done. I'm going to get my degree now. First in my family to graduate from college. Ever, anybody. And so I'm done. So I sit back. As soon as I print it, I look back. I did it. All my windows are closed in the condominium, an apartment. And all of a sudden, as soon as okay, done, a gust of wind just came from behind me. My grandma was in a hospital. She was sick. And that night I told her I was going to be working on my last report. Okay? It was crazy. Okay? I turned around. The window was closed. The window was not open. And this gust of wind just came through, just got me like, oh, okay. Grandma's giving me a message. I got to go see her. So I got in a car. She was at Castle Hospital in Kailo. I drove to Kailo from Kalihi. I walked into her room. As I was walking in, my auntie was there. And my auntie said, how did you know? I said, no, what? What's going on? Your grandmother's going to pass in a few minutes. As soon as I got there, I held her. In fact, I grabbed the feet because I lumined her feet every day. First time she had lumi. She was like in her almost 90 years old. Okay? And you know what? As soon as I got there, I got next to her. Within 30 seconds, she knew I was there. The last thing she said to me was, and she left. She left. She left. That was her last breath. The last breath. And when you're born, you take your first breath, and when you pass away, you take your last breath. Give it back. Okay? But my grandmother gave me that message. But I started thinking about what she said about Aloha. So I started talking about Aloha. I started writing a book on Aloha. But in my book, this is what I'm doing, is I'm interviewing different people. I'm interviewing different people. Or this is what I'm asking them. I'm going to ask you right now too. So what I'm asking them, what does the word Aloha mean to you? What does Aloha word, get ready guys, I'm going to pick you next. Don't be surprised when I pick you, okay? What does Aloha mean? I'm in Kauai. I'm doing a workshop. I'm asking people, what does Aloha mean to you? And so I asked somebody, what does Aloha mean to you?
Love.
Love. Thank you. One clap. What does Aloha mean to you? What? Family. Okay. So somebody just came from the mainland, because the tourists always say, oh, aloha, aloha, but what does it mean? What does it mean? So it means love, family. One clap. Thanks for volunteering. What does aloha mean to you? Brother, you knew I was going to pick you. Go ahead. Okay. Good. You next. Compassion. Wow. Go ahead. One clap. Thank you. Yeah, you next. Yeah, you. Yeah. Yeah, right here. Yeah. Yeah. Right here. Right here. Yeah. Yeah. What does aloha mean to you? Get ready, you're next. Care. Oh, wow. Wow. One clap. What does it mean to you?
Everything.
Ooh. Say that again.
Everything.
What did he say?
Everything.
Ooh. One clap. What do you got?
Respect.
Respect. Oh, respect. Wow. Wow. Teachers, please record this. This is great. Okay? Right. One clap. Right now, turn to each other and tell the person on the left, right, front, and back, and tell them what aloha means to you. Go. Tell them, tell them, tell them, tell them, tell them. What does it mean to you? One clap, two claps, three claps, 0 claps. Thank you very much. We have Shaq is in the house. Shaq is out. Ready? 1 clap, 2 claps. Wow. 5 claps. Whoa, man, you guys have been practicing, huh? Okay. Now, so I'm going to go in Kauai. was unbelievable. Everybody sharing aloha, right? Then after that, we potluck, we eating. Even served Hawaiian food. It was so good. Okay? And next to me, when my grandmother's passed, my grandmother was from Kauai too. My grandmother spoke fluent Hawaiian. And she never taught me Hawaiian. She said, boy, learn English. Grandma, I want to learn Hawaiian. Why you want to learn Hawaiian? So, Grandma, because when I go to the park with you, you and your girlfriends are laughing. I don't know what you guys talking about. You don't know what we're talking about. Okay? And I found out later too. It was amazing. Okay? And so I'm sitting down eating my food, and this Hawaiian lady sits right next to me. Old Hawaiian lady, very old, all white hair too. I turned to her and said, Auntie, because I've been asking people this question, right, because it's going into my book. I said, Auntie, what does aloha mean to you? She goes, son, aloha is a very special word. She said, never forget aloha. I've heard that before. She goes on, she says, when you share aloha, you share the breath of life. Never forget aloha. When you share aloha, you share the ha, the breath of life. I'm flashing back to being 12 years old again. And she goes on, she's not done yet. She's from Kauai too. My grandmother grew up in Kauai. She said, son, my grandmother used to call me son. Son, you want a good life, always share aloha. I'm in tears right now. Son, you don't share aloha, life is not too good. Share aloha. I turned and said, Auntie, thank you very much for sharing your aloha. My tutu shared me the same message with me when I was a little guy. I was 12 years old. I heard that. That's the last time I heard that. She goes, Makai. She goes, why are you asking me this question? Okay? And I told her, I said, I want to write a book, a workbook for students, so they can learn aloha and also live it. You know, you see the post, like, live aloha? You know what? I want them to learn it and live it. She turns to me, she goes, Makai, as you all know, that means good in Hawaiian. My grandma used to tell me, like, every once in a while, Makai. But you know what? She goes, Makai, write your book. I said, okay, Candy, thank you so much for your help. Well, wait a minute. Before you write your book, you must interview Auntie Pilahi Paki. I said, who is she? She's a very wise Hawaiian lady, on Hawaiiana and on Aloha. You must interview her. Okay? Oh, if you don't interview her, you're not allowed to write your book. What? If you don't interview her, you're not allowed to write your book. I said, okay, I'll find, where can I find her? She tells me, find her yourself. Telling my grandma, find her yourself. So when I get back to Honolulu the next day, I'm not asking people, what does aloha mean to you? What does aloha mean to you? I'm asking, do you know Pilahi Paki? Do you know Pilahi Paki? Yeah. No. Some of you know, but I get a whole bunch of no's. I meet this one Hawaiian, oh, Pilahi Paki, oh yes, I heard of her. I gotta find her. I need to interview her. Oh, I don't know where you can find her. I look in the phone book, I can't find her. There's no Pilahi Paki in the phone book. Somewhere, I meet another Hawaiian lady, say, Auntie, do you know Pilahi Paki? Oh yeah, my good friend. Oh, yes, I need to interview her. Oh brother, she make already. She what? She's dead. No, what the word means. She cannot be make. No, she's gone. Oh man. Remember the Hawaiian lady in Kauai told me, if I don't interview her, I'm not allowed to write the book. So I get home, it was amazing. My workbook on aloha is pretty thick right now. I'm working on this. So I grab all my work. I didn't interview Auntie Pilahi Paki, she mocked already. So I grab my workbook, I put it on my shelf. This is like my throwaway shelf. So I'm sitting down in my room, and I'm talking to Auntie Pilahi. I said, Auntie, why did you have to leave? I gotta write this book. Oh, I'm going right back to the time. Auntie, I gotta write this book. He's gone. The lady in Kauai told me I gotta interview you, otherwise I can't write this book. So I'll never write this book. I worked on this book more than anything I worked in college, even on my master's degree paper. I'll never write this book. I was hurt, I was frustrated. The next day, I was working for the Department of Education at the time as a resource teacher. And the next day I get a call from Kamehameha Schools to meet with their counselors, to explain DOE character education. Department of Education has about 30 different traits of character education, what's important. So I'm meeting with them. And then in my meeting, I speak with them. All of a sudden, my wife's cousin comes walking by. Alan, she walks into the meeting, right? And she gives me out. Oh, bro, I didn't know you was in a meeting. But before you leave, come see me at Midkiff Library. I said, Midkiff, yeah, I've been there before. And it's a nice library. Yeah. Midkiff Library has a basement, ground level, upper level. Over 50,000 books in his library. So I go and visit her. Library is huge. The bottom floor is much bigger than it is too. So I walk in the door. She's way down there. As I walk, she said, yeah, Alan, oh, I'll be with you in 1 minute. I'm looking at my watch because I got to go pretty soon to another meeting. 1 minute? Anybody ever tell you 1 minute? Yeah. 15, 20 minutes? In fact, I was talking to my dad last week about this. About 1 minute, Dad. I played football for Kailo High School. And my coach said, if you're 1 minute late, after practice, you run 1 mile. If you're 2 minutes late, 2 miles. 3, 4, or even up to 5 miles. And you run after practice, not during practice, after practice. Okay? So, Dad, I got to go football practice. Son, be with you in 1 minute. 1 minute 22. 10 minutes. I just made it to practice on time. It was amazing. Okay? My coach, Joe Kahawa, said, Silva, I'm glad you're on time. You got it by 30 seconds. Okay? You know what? So I'm in the library. Lady tells me 1 minute. It's okay. 1 minute. Oh, brother, go look at some books. Library, they have books, right? So out of respect for a library, I walk around and I grab a book off the shelf. It was like a binder. It was called Legends of Hawaii. I grab it, pull it down. I put on. I'm just going through the motions because I know she's looking at me to see if I'm looking at her books, okay? So I put the book down. Legend of Hawaii, I didn't even look who wrote the book, okay? I open the book up. A picture of Pilahi Paki is looking right at me. And I'm like, Auntie, I've been looking for you. I had to interview you, but you gone, okay? The librarian does come over in 1 minute. She came over in 1 minute. I turned out, I'm in tears. So, oh, Auntie Pilahi Paki, she was a great lady. I said, I know that I needed to interview her. She goes, what? I needed to interview her. She goes, hold on, Ellen. She grabs the book from me. She goes in the back. She comes back. Xerox pages. If Auntie Pilahi was alive right now, this is what she gives to you. Auntie, this is your interview with Auntie Pilahi. I said, what do you mean? This is your interview with Auntie Pilahi. I don't know why you have to interview her, but this is your interview. I said, you have no idea what you just did. Okay? Wow. I get home. I get my book off the shelf, put it down. I'm working on it again. Just finishing it up right now. I have it all on disc right now. It's almost done. But I keep adding stories to it. Because I've been very fortunate. A lot of Pilahi Paki's family, relatives, friends I've run into. Not by accident. That's how it works. Okay? And I couldn't find Pilahi Paki's name in a book, in a phone book for a reason. I couldn't find Pilahi Paki. Because my niece that went to Kamehameha School, Kiala, she graduated already. She's working in the library, Midkiff Library. Amazing how I found this book. Okay? So I took Kiala, borrow the book, Legends of Hawaii for me. Oh, by the way, the book was written by Pilahi Paki that I grabbed off the shelf without looking. I called my friend in UH, what are the odds of me grabbing this book off the shelf without even looking? Legends of Hawaii, written by Pilahi Paki. He said, 1,000,000 to 1. I said, well, wait a minute. What about me opening up the book to the page and Auntie Pilahi's picture's looking right at me? What are the odds there? He said, oh, Alan, something weird happened to you that day. I said, no, it wasn't something weird. It was a blessing. Pilahi gave me a message to share aloha. So, I think you're right. It was amazing. And my niece Kiala, she had missed the school bus one day in Kaneohe. So I drove her to school. Said, where you have to be dropped off for Spirit? Oh, Uncle, I'm at Midkiff Library. Midkiff, good, go borrow the book for me. So she borrowed the book for me, Pilahi Paki, Legends of Hawaii. Wow. And about a week later, 2 weeks later, she said, oh, Uncle, the book is due tomorrow. I said, what? It's due. I'm not even done with it yet. I'm only halfway through. It's due tomorrow. So I finished it up, and I looked at the front cover to make sure, because I want to keep it for another couple of days. I looked at the front cover. Yeah, it's due. On the corner, on the top, there was an obituary stating when Pilahi Paki passed away. Then I found out why I could not find her in the phone book. My name is Alan Silva, right? Real Portuguese name, Silva. Okay. So I open up the book, the obituary says, Pilahi Paki Silva, passed away on this date. Now I'm freaking out. Reason why I couldn't find her, because her last name was Silva. She married a Silva. Okay? But you know, it's amazing, okay, how things work out. And me being here with you today is not by accident. There's a reason why I'm here. Mr. Parker and I had an incredible meeting weeks ago. Okay? You know, all you have Kumu, he's my new Kumu over here. Okay? Very wise man. Very wise man. Okay? But it is amazing what happened. When I finish the copy of the book, I'll give this school the first copy. Okay? And you read it. But it's just about aloha. Okay? It's just about sharing aloha. Okay? What time we got? Oh, it's 10:15, 10:12 already. Time flies when you're having fun. Okay? I want to share this PowerPoint I put together. And on the bottom it says, however you can see it, it says there's a world with a plumeria lay. Okay? Imagine if the whole world shared aloha. It'd be incredible. It would be like you folks right here. The whole world sharing aloha. Okay? Oh, aloha. What's this? Iceberg. It's an iceberg. You got it, okay? But notice, it's like aloha. Aloha's on the surface, right? But below the surface, the iceberg, I mean, it's double, it's triple, 4, 5 times bigger than the top. When you look at the word aloha, you think, oh, it's just aloha. Hello, goodbye. Okay? Aloha. Okay? I gave my students a poster on aloha. And no joke, about 1:30 in the morning, Pilahi Paki wakes me up. She says, explain to your students what aloha means. I love to sleep, okay? 1:30 in the morning, I get up. The voice said twice, it said it to me. Explain to your students what aloha means. So I go to my computer in the next room. So I start typing. Aloha, a word that is used on a regular basis here in Hawaii, is also shared throughout the United States and around the world. Well, yeah, that's what I said, okay? And I'm typing this up, okay? And I continue typing, okay? The typical meaning of aloha on the surface for most people is usually interpreted as a simple greeting of hello, goodbye, welcome, or love. The real meaning of aloha was a gift that was given to all of us by a very wise Hawaiian lady by the name of Pilahi Paki. She took every letter in aloha, gave it a unique Hawaiian word, followed by an English meaning to clarify our understanding. Wow. Can you guys see that? Okay, let's take it from the top, the blue. Read that first paragraph. Go. A word, go. In Hawaii, is also shared throughout the United States and around the world. You know, you guys sound like a choir, really good. Now, read it together. Let's go to the second paragraph, the typical meaning of aloha. Go. Begin. Go. Yeah, you guys sound like you're in church, all right? People mumbling different words, okay? Now, just read the first line. Just the first line. Go. The real meaning, go. Continue, go. Giving. Pilahi Paki. Now, she took every letter in aloha, gave a unique Hawaiian word followed by an English meaning to clarify our understanding. This is what Auntie Pilahi came up. This is a picture of Auntie Pilahi. This is what she said before she had passed away. She said, Hawaii has the key, and the key is aloha. If I could give you a magic key for success in your life, Auntie Pilahi already gave us the key. The key is aloha. And when my tutu told me that, do you know what aloha means? I said, hello, goodbye. Not the girl near Clyde. She told me, aloha is a very special word. Aloha is the key to your life. Okay? Yeah? Hawaii is the key, and the key is aloha. Auntie Pilahi. This is what she came up with. She did a Hawaiian word for every letter. Akahai, lokai, olo, ha'aha, ahonui. Okay? Kindness expressed to be expressed with tenderness. You need to be expressed with harmony. Agree with expressed with pleasantness. Ha'aha, humility to be expressed with modesty. And last but not least, ahonui, patience to be expressed with perseverance. Never give up. Can you all see the board? Good, I'm going to test your eyes right now. Gentlemen, you will say the Hawaiian words. I'll say, for example, A, and you will say akahai. Say L, lokai. You guys got it? Guys, you got it? Oh, ladies, I didn't forget about you, ladies. Okay? When the guys finish saying akahai, ladies, Hawaiian word, you will read the English meaning. Just the ladies, okay? You guys got it? Get to a spot where you can see the board. So, gentlemen, I need your help. A. Ladies.
Kindness to be expressed with tenderness.
Oh, my kai. Ladies. Ladies, you did a good job. Well, guys, let's see if you can be louder than this time, okay? Gentlemen, L. Ladies.
Unity to be expressed with harmony.
Gentlemen. O. Ladies.
Agreeable to be expressed with pleasantness.
Gentlemen, H.
Humility to be expressed with modesty.
Gentlemen. Ladies.
Patience to be expressed with perseverance.
Wow. Wow. Teachers, you've done a great job with your students. Okay? Makai. Okay? Give me one clap. Give me two claps. Aloha is 5 letters. Give me 5 claps. Go. This is what Pilahi gave to us. This is your gift. This is your key. Okay? Hawaii has a key, and the key is aloha. Okay? This meaning of law is also acknowledged as a law in the Hawaii Revised Statutes 5-7.5. See, I've seen it on a computer. I'm typing at 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. This is what I'm typing. The meaning of law is also acknowledged as a law in the Hawaii Revised Statute 5-7.5 can be embraced and practiced in enhance all areas of one's life. The choice is yours. You can use it or lose it. When you share a law, you share the ha. I've heard that before. The breath of life. A law. Learn it and live it. Enjoy your journey of sharing the law. It'll make a difference not only for you, but for everyone you choose to share it with. Pilahi gave this to me at 1:30 in the morning. When I woke up at 6 o'clock, automatically just get up by 6. And I always check my email in the morning. I checking my email, then in my printer is this paper. I printed this. I said, oh my God, I printed this last night. Couldn't believe it. It was amazing. But then you had the Pilahi Paki, Maoli Nui Loa. Written by Hawaiian poet, philosopher Pilahi Paki, the state law, adopted by the state legislature in 1986. Mr. Parker, you remember this, huh? Okay. 5-7.5, that's the Aloha law. The meaning of law comes from the heart and is given freely. In the 20th century, the world will turn to Aloha. Imagine what the world would be like. We all shared aloha. Amazing, huh? I need a volunteer. Mr. Parker, thank you very much for volunteering.
This wasn't planned. Yeah.
No, it wasn't planned.
I'm a reluctant participant.
Mr. Parker, thank you very much. You stand right here, Mr. Parker. Wait, show of hands right now. How many of you know Mr. Parker? Raise your hand, please. Oh my God, lucky you didn't run for governor. Okay. Go. Give me one clap. Give me 2 claps. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Parker volunteered. Not really. You're surprised we didn't plan this, but remember what I said in the beginning? A law is a verb, right? It means action. Okay? Mr. Parker, thank you very much for being here. Mr. Parker, you don't have to do anything. You have to sing or dance. Just stand right here. Right now, I call this a law on the spotlight, right? A law spotlight right here. Mr. Parker's on the spotlight. We're going to give Mr. Parker on the ALOHA a law. You know what it is, okay? What has Mr. Parker done to share a law with you or with anybody else that you have observed, okay? Could be anything. Anything you like about him. Well, I like his shoes too, but okay? In fact, I do have a pair of shoes like that, okay? Right? Anything, okay? I like the way Mr. Parker speaks to me. I like what Mr. Parker did for our school here. I'm glad Mr. Parker started this school. Okay? I'm here because it's the best school in the state. Right now, I need some feedback. Oh, and if I tell you, like, what do you like about Mr. Parker on the law piece? You can just tell him right now. But if you say you want to pass, you can pass. Is that okay? You can pass. But those of you that pass, teachers, tonight homework, You write in one page to Mr. Parker what you appreciate about him. All right, great. Okay, one clap, two claps. Okay. Who's going first? Who's going first? Something you appreciate about Mr. Parker. Way back here. No, great.
I like how.
Stand up. Okay.
I like how Mr. Parker is accessible, and so we know him.
All right. One clap. Somebody else. You may sit down. Okay. Stand up, sir. Stand up. Okay. Great.
Mr. Parker is very caring to the students.
Wow. Very kind. That's akahai, kindness. 1, 2, 3, clap. Let's go. Stand up, sir. Stand up.
He watches over us.
Wow. One clap. Somebody else right here.
I love how Mr. Parker loves us all.
Oh, could you say that again?
I love how Mr. Parker loves us all.
One clap. Teachers take note as far as who's sharing, okay? Teachers take note, please, okay? Somebody else. Way back here. What you got?
I love that he started this school. You already said this, but this is the best school I've attended, and I've been to a few.
All right. Let's one clap, one big clap. Hey, somebody else on this side. What you got? So stand up.
Gives us a good education.
Say that again.
Gives us a good education.
One clap. Thank you. Somebody else on this side. Where you go? Right here. Stand up.
He gives the things that we need.
Wow. Say that again.
He gives the things that we need.
One clap. In the back, right here.
He gives us food to eat.
One clap. Hey, food is important, man. Food is important. Very important, okay? All right. Stand up, sir.
I like the way he dresses.
Is a good dress, right? Okay, ready. One clap. Somebody right here.
He gave us a place to learn.
Say that again.
He gave us a place to learn.
This is a very special place. When I first walked on campus, okay, it was amazing. You know, different places you go to, you just kind of like feel the mana. You ever get that feeling? That's what I feel when I come over here. One clap. Oh, yeah, stand up.
He gets teachers to make us feel safe here.
Say that again, sir.
He gets teachers to help us feel safe.
Yes. One clap. Back here. Back here.
To teach us who loves.
All right. One clap. Somebody else, right here. Stand up.
I'm glad that he doesn't yell and it shows that he has a lot of patience.
All right, one clap. Way back here. Go ahead. Again, go ahead.
He hired the teachers over here to teach us Hawaiian language.
All right, one clap. My grandmother's listening to that right now. My grandmother's listening, my tutu, to teach Hawaiian language. Learn it if you have the opportunity, okay? I need two more, right here. Oh, you're in it right here? Okay, you want to go ahead. She left something out, go ahead. Go ahead.
$1 in education now is $4 in the future.
Wow, say that again, say it again, man. Again.
$1 in education now is $4 in the future, and so we're gonna be rich.
One clap. Good. Somebody else hasn't shared yet. Where's the shirt? Right here in the back.
I love the way that he cares for us in Hawaiian history.
Okay, listen to this again. Say it again, please.
I love the way that he cares for us in Hawaiian history.
Beautiful. One clap. Where over here?
I love how he helps us from our mistakes that we make.
Good, because he cares. He loves you. Okay. One clap. Oh, wait. Where's sister? I need a teacher. Cool. Right back, standing up, right there. Standing up. Thank you. What do you got? Listen up.
Mr. Parker with the Aloha spirit for me is he stands in that true spirit of ha'aha'a and all what he has accomplished and still walking in that spirit.
Wow. Mr. Parker, okay, you guys be up here all day. Okay? You write a book on Mr. Parker, right? Okay? Okay? Right now, let's give Mr. Parker a big hand. Thank you. Okay. Give me one clap. Give me two claps. Mr. Parker, you have anything to say to your kids here?
Thank you.
Thank you. You got 2 minutes, ready, set, go. Go, move on. Yeah, I like your hat, man. That's yours. Give it to somebody that needs it. Okay? Thank you. being here, man. Thanks for being here, man. Guys, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Only about this talk. 6'7". 6'7". 6'7". Oh, you guys got it, man. You guys got it. It's really help.
You know Blake?
Who?
You know someone named Blake Silva?
No. You know? Who is it?
He's like an uncle to me, so.
Oh, yeah? Oh, getting better, getting better. You gotta look at me, you gotta focus, There you go. Oh, we got it. Amazing. I was talking to you, Kumu, your teachers. You have a phenomenal school, incredible people here. The spirit of Aloha is incredible. And Mr. Parker invited me here today. It was a blessing. It's just like the other day, he said, come next week. I said, okay, great. Fine. Kumu, please stand. At the Pilahi Paki, as you can see, akahai, lokai, olo olo ha'aha, aonui. There's also a chant that goes to this. And Kumu, can you share, please?
Akahai, lokai, olu olu, ha'aha, ahonui. Aloha mai e nā Hawaii, ke aloha no ka mea nui. E o mai e nā Hawaii, nā pua, nā lei, nā mamu. Ala mai ka lahui, laula taulana. O mai ka lehu lehu, ha'ahe oe nā Hawaii. Ano ai me ke aloha.
Kumu, that was beautiful. And I've heard the chant before, but my kai, the best one I've heard yet. Okay? And you Kumu is very special people here. Very, very special people. And they work here for a reason. Okay? And Kumu, could you please come up? Yeah, come on. No, they're not going to dance hula for you today. Whoa! Yeah. Come. Kumu, that Peace and Aloha is beautiful. And Kumu, we do have you on video. We have you on video. Okay? This was not planned. We just talked about Aloha. We talked about Pilahi Paki. And it's amazing. Her affiliation with Pilahi, I had to ask her to do the chant for you. Wasn't it beautiful? Yes. Yeah. Kumus, thanks for volunteering. You want them to sing or dance? One clap, two claps, three claps, one clap. No, ladies and gentlemen, no, Kumu, I know that Kumu can dance, but guess what? They're going to share with you why they chose to work here at this school here and work with you. What is your why? Why they're here? You give me a start.
Okay. Aloha. I came here. You guys don't know. I had all of you before, but from Waihona High School, and I heard that this place was amazing to work at, and so I said, hey, let's take a chance. And I was blessed to have all of you in my class, and I hope you guys have a great time. But I personally love your hearts and your willingness to open up and learn history from me. So, mahalo.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you so much. One clap. Thank you.
Aloha, everyone. I know that I only have most of you guys seventh graders. It's my first year here. So I came from maybe about 5 other different schools, and the thing that I really noticed that's different here is the Aloha spirit. You guys just exude it all throughout the school. So mahalo for sharing.
Thank you. Cool, step up. Give me 1 clap, 2 claps. Cool.
I'm fortunate to have every one of you. Not fortunate, I'm blessed. I've been here, this is my 13th year. Obviously, I like it here. Most of it is because of you guys. I was told about this school. It was a young school when I came. I was only 3 years old at this time. And I like the idea of coming into a smaller environment because I feel like you can work individually with students better that way. And that's what this school offered. And it actually offered me more, and I've had more growth here. And my growth is based on what you guys do. So I really appreciate each and every one of you.
Wow. Cool, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Kelvin, you're up. You're up. Give somebody your camera. Give somebody your camera. I know these kids love you, so I gotta put you on the spot, man. I know you're putting me on the spot. Give me 1 clap, 2 claps. Cool. Why are you working here at this school?
I'm working here because I feel God has called me over here. From a young child, I remember when I was maybe 7 years old, 8 years old. I remember in my heart I had a yearning for the Hawaiian people. And so when I look back, I always felt like, oh, you know, the Hawaiian race is being diluted, and you know, I wish Hawaiians could continue on and with the 100%, or you know, continue on. So I always had a yearning in my heart. I don't know why, from a young kid. And then God had put me out here at some other schools over here, and then I really believe God brought me over here. So that is I feel my calling.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's give him a hand. Wow. Wow. Okay. For your kumu to share what they share, don't forget it, because they share from their heart. And the Pilahi also said, if you share from your heart, when you give a lot, you just give it freely. You're in school here. Young lady mentioned earlier that it's the best school she's been to. Okay, a very special school. Okay, and to reach your goals in life, it's amazing what happens. Okay, but it starts off the way you start thinking. The way you start thinking. And thank you for the board. When I come back to your school, when you see me, because I have relatives that live in Waihona and Nanakuli, you see me after the sun comes up tomorrow. If you can tell me what this TFA HP, no, it's not Honolulu Police Department, okay? You tell me what this means, I'll give you a prize, okay? But when the sun comes up tomorrow, okay? And nobody's allowed to go to my house and wait out by my mailbox when I'm driving out. Oh no, it's happened. It's happened. I mean, I was at a high school, and I'm leaving early in the morning. These 2 guys are by my mailbox. Hey, Mr. Silva, yeah? We're in your workshop. We know what TFA HPD is. Okay, go for it. Boom, boom. So they got a cash prize. Oh, what did they say? I'm glad you asked. TFA HPD equals D. I explained to you, no, D is not a grade, the D. Okay? Repeat after me. The way I think. I can't hear all of you. The way I think, is the way I feel. The way I feel, is the way I act. My actions become my habits. Okay, we'll hold off right there on habits. We all have habits. All of us have habits. Some good habits and lousy habits. But guess what? If your habits are good, don't change. Okay? Right now, let me see. Everybody sit straight up. Sit straight up. Right there. Sit straight up. Teachers, you can do this also, teachers. It won't hurt you, okay? Okay? Now, cross your arms. Oh, good job, good job, good job. You've been practicing this ever since you're about 1 or 2 years old. Okay? Your mom or dad did this, or auntie and uncle did this, so you kind of copied it, or you didn't get the ice cream you wanted, so you like this. Okay, no. Don't keep it like, are you comfortable? No, hold your arms, cross your arms, cross your arms, cross your arms. Now, Don't move your arms yet, but look at your neighbor. Do they have the left one on top or the right? Take a look, just take a look, just take a look. Okay? All right, look at your arms now. Now, take the arm that's on the top. The arm that's on the top. Like if you have good habits, you don't have to change that, but if you have to change a habit, you gotta make change, but it's not easy to make change. Okay? Take the arm on the top and move it to the bottom. Some of you went right around where you started from. Okay? Right there. Okay? Right. Okay, we're not going to pray. I pray all the time. We're not going to pray right now. But now look at your hands. Look at your hands. Your right thumb is on it. Cross your fingers. Cross your fingers. Cross your thumbs. Okay. Now, the thumb that's on the top. The fingers on the top of that hand on top of the other fingers. Right. Now take the fingers on top. The thumb that's on top, and switch them around. How's it feel? Shake it out. Shake it out. Shake it out. Give me one clap. Give me two claps. Give me three claps. Let's go back here. The way I think is the way I feel. The way I think is the way I feel. The way I feel is the way I act. The way I feel is the way I act. My actions become my habits. My actions become my habits. If you have a good habit, don't change. But if a habit is not working for you, guess what? You can make a change. It takes 21 days to change a habit. 21 days to change a habit. Okay? My habits become my performance. My habits become my performance. And my performance becomes my destiny. You had that? You had that destiny? Okay. Okay, what's the T? What's the F? What's the A? What's the H? What's the P? And destiny. One clap, two claps. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you a story. It's really my story. I was in a 12th grader in high school. I'm sitting in English class. And my best buddy, we're on a table, a regular table we had in English class. And my best buddy, Richard Olsen, turns to me and said, Alan, what are you going to do 10 years after high school? I said, what? What are you going to do 10 years? This is my best friend, Richard Olsen. What are you going to do 10 years after high school? I said, Rich, I think I might come back to Kailua High School to be a counselor in 10 years. I said, what? A counselor? Yeah. I think I want to help teenagers and be a counselor. And I said, Rich, what do you want to do? He said, I'm going to be a pro baseball pitcher. Well, no, I used to catch for him too, but his ball's really slow. All of you hit a home run on his ball, okay? And so I'm going to be a counselor in 10 years. Rich is going to be a pro baseball pitcher. And a guy sitting next to us, he said, Alan, you don't even like school. He was right. Okay? I said, but I'm gonna become a counselor. And Rich, I've seen you pitch, brother. You got your ball so slow, I hit a home run on your ball every single time. So he made us a little upset. So I turned to him. You know what I did to him, man? No. I told him, we used to call this guy the stereo man. We used to call his nickname was the stereo man. I said, what are you going to do 10 years from now? He said, I'm doing it already. I said, you're still going to be in school in 10 years. Okay? He goes, no, my business, the stereo business. He would rip off car stereos, TVs, and he would sell them. He said, I make money. He said, what you're doing is wrong. Well, 10 years went by, really quick. 10 years went by. Everybody give me one clap. In fact, 10 years, give me 10 claps, go. In 10 years, I get a phone call at home. The phone rings, give me a ring, give me a ring. Oh, beautiful ring, great ring, great ring. Give me one clap, give me two claps, three claps. Okay, the phone rings, I'm at home. Okay, good, it rang, her phone rang, just rang. Thanks for the ring. What timing? Okay, so I answered the phone, I said, hello? Is this Alan Silva? I said, yeah, this is Alan. I said, hi, this is Kailua High School calling. We have a list here. We see you have a master's degree in counseling. We have an opening for a counselor. Would you like to interview tomorrow at 1 o'clock? I said, what school? Kailua High School, where I graduated from. I said, 1 o'clock. Okay, hold on. Let me check my schedule. I got no schedule. I get back on the phone and said, yeah, 1 o'clock. We go. My schedule's open at 1 o'clock. I'll see you tomorrow at 1. Yes, Kailua High School, my interview. So I go for the interview, and the first principal asked me, he said, why you want to be a counselor? I said, because I want to help youth. I want to help the guys and the girls here at school to reach their full potential. Say, okay, you're hired. So what? Say, no, I know who you are. I double checked on you already. Say, you're hired. So he became a counselor at Kailua High School. I got home all excited. Who am I going to call? My best buddy. Who is it? What is his name? Richard. I call Richard Olsen. So I get on the phone. Hey, Rich. It's Alan. Hey, what's happening? Hey, Rich. I just got hired at Kailua High School as a counselor. Wow, hey, buddy, congratulations. You know, we graduated 10 years ago. Hey, we have a class reunion this week. Share that with everybody. You're going back to school as a counselor. Congratulations, buddy. You reached your goal. I remember you said that in high school 10 years ago. I said, Rich, I remember that day. We're in class, and you said you'll be a pro baseball pitcher. Buddy, congratulations. You reached your goal, too. He was a pro baseball pitcher with the Milwaukee Brewers at that time. Yeah, Richard Olsen. Okay. Oh, his ball went from a slow 30, 40 miles per hour to 95. Okay. When he would come home doing that, give me one clap, 2 claps. Richard Olsen became a pro baseball pitcher. And when he would come home for the summers, I would say, Al, I was his catcher before too. He said, hey, can you come down to the park? I got to throw some balls, man. Can you catch me? He said, fine. So I'd go, we only had like 2 baseballs, which is good. I got my old catcher's mitt. And boom, he's throwing 95 now. Okay? 95 is like, I mean, 40 is easy. I can see it coming. Okay? But it's more like, my eyes are not trained right now. I haven't caught for years. Okay? And it's stinging in my hand. It's completely red. So I grab the ball and I throw it over his head. Well, here's another ball. Okay? So a couple more, about 7 more. My hand is burning. I mean, I have a bruise on my hand already. Okay? So I grab another ball. I throw it over his head again. He goes, wow. So he comes back. I'm sitting on the bench when he comes back. He goes, hey, let's go eat lunch. He said, what? We just started. I said, my hand is done. Let's go. Okay? So I get the job at Kailua High School. I had 10 students. Rule Koloi, always get into some kind of trouble. And unfortunately, some of them were doing drugs, some of them were stealing and stuff. And I asked the principal, can I take these 10 students to Old Triple C? He said, what for? I said, the prison. I said, I know the warden there and some of the guards, they invited me to take my 10 students there. He said, no, you can't take them to the prison. I said, these guys will talk to these guys because right now, they continue what they're doing, they're going to end up living there as inmates. He said, okay, Alan, you can take them. These 10 is a wild bunch. Amazing. I mean, the one guy, he used to do powerlifting, he used to walk like this. This is how he walked, because his lats were too big, too much muscle, right? No. But they were loud. So I take them to the prison. I get on the van, I drive them to a Triple C, we get out of the van, we walk in, go through the iron gate, clang, and you know what? I'm kind of nervous. One of my students walks up to me, we're waiting for the guard to open another gate. He said, Mr. Silva, why are you bringing us here? I said, you trying to make us scared? I said, no. I want you to learn something. Okay, one kid said, I'm not scared. My cousin is over here and my uncle. They got my back. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay? The next gate opens up. Amazing. We walk in. Remember what the teacher's principal told me? Make sure they don't get hurt. I don't want one hair in their head injured, okay? I watch him. I have the guards there with me too. So we walk in. I got my 10 students around me. As we walk in, there's old Triple C before, the old one, the second floor. As we're walking through, people are screaming at us, swearing at us. I got my head down. I turn around. Amazing. I turn around. Look, my students were quiet. My rowdy bunch, right, 10 rowdy bunch, were loud. Okay? I turn around. Remember elementary school? How everybody walks in one straight line? They were walking in one straight line. And the brother with the big lats over here, I don't know what happened. He's walking like this. Okay? And so I turn around, I start laughing. The guard next to me, anything wrong? Everything is fine. Everything is fine. And I got my ears are swearing. He's swearing to my students. All of a sudden, from on the top, somebody's screaming, Alan. Somebody in prison is named Alan. Okay? Alan! I don't look up. Somebody in prison named Alan. Alan, you stuck up? Look up! I look up. The stereo man. I have not seen him for 10 years. Okay? So the guard said, you know that guy? I said, yeah, he's my classmate. Can I talk with him? He said, well, okay, fine. He gets on the radio, they bring him down. but the bar's on this side, he's on this side. He shakes my hand. I said, bro, what happened? He said, I got busted. Nah, no kidding. You're in prison. Yeah, you got busted. Okay? So I told him, I said, what do you get busted for? I said, well, what was my nickname in high school? He said, the Stereo Man. He said, well, Stereo Man got busted for stealing stereos, TVs, and I got involved with drugs, and the guy didn't pay me for his drugs, so I hurt him real bad. So I got another 5 years here. Then I'll be out. So, okay. Really sorry to hear you choose the wrong choices, right? So we get back to the meeting. The inmates share their story with us. And when we get back to school, my students turn to Mr. Silva, isn't it sad that your classmate is an inmate right now at OCCC? I said, yeah, but you just made the wrong choices. We all make choices in life. We all make choices in life. It's amazing. Every single day we make choices. We make choices every single day. I said, I made a choice to come back to Kailo High School in 10 years to be a counselor here. Yeah? Remember my friend Richard Olsen? They said, oh yeah. He was a pro baseball pitcher. This is the Stereo Man. The Stereo Man was doing this when he was in high school, out of high school, and he got caught many times. What is sad, after 5 years, Stereo Man came out of prison. But Stereo Man did not take 21 days to have good habits. He had made bad choices again, so he went right back in. It's sad. You know what? TFA, HPD, okay? The way I think is the way I feel, where I act, my habits, equals my performance, and my performance equals my destiny. Now, choices. You have a choice, people. You can make a positive choice, happiness, or, let's talk about that. It's acronym. I'll give you another challenge right now, because somebody will get this TFA, HPD as soon as I come on campus again. But I'll give you another one. CHOIC. Did I spell it right? Yes. Yeah, choices, okay? So, positive choice. Choices have opportunities in creating excellent success. Well, let me say it again. Somebody asked me over there, Mr. Silva, what does choices mean to you? Excuse me, my brain is weird. When I see a word or something, things just come. Here, choices have opportunities in creating excellent success. That's a positive choice, right? You agree? Yeah. Say it, here we go. Choices have opportunities in creating excellent success. Got it? Say it once more. Say it, go. Choices have opportunities in creating excellent success. Ooh, that's too easy. Somebody gonna get this. Mr. Kelvin, somebody gonna get this real easier, eh? So let me say it again. Say it out loud, because repetition is the mother of skill. That's what we always practice in school, whatever you're doing, whether you're reading or writing or doing your mathematics. Let's say it again. Go. Choices have opportunities in creating excellent success. Good. Turn to the person in left and right and tell them what it is. Go. Tell them.
Choices have opportunities.
One clap. Two claps. Three claps. One clap. Two claps. Who knows it? Raise your hand. What do you got? Choices
Have opportunity in creating excellent success.
All right, one clap. Somebody else. Who else has you got? What do you got?
Choices have opportunities in creating excellent success.
You got it. Choices have opportunities in creating excellent success. That's just what happens, okay? It's amazing, okay? Now, that's positive. Somebody asked me, oh, Mr. Silva, what about negative? People make bad choices, right? Okay, so what's the acronym then? So they put me on the spot. Okay, got it. I got it. Here. Negative choice. Choices have obstacles in creating enormous stress. Got it? Let's review. Ready? Go. Give me one clap. Two claps, okay? Choices have obstacles in creating enormous stress. Say it again, go. Choices have obstacles in creating enormous stress. Shh. Say it soft. Choices have obstacles in creating enormous stress. Okay, everybody loud, go. Choices have obstacles in creating enormous stress. Wow. You got it? Got it? What is it? Shh. Quiet on the set. We sound like Hawaii 5-0, right? What you got?
Choices have obstacles in creating enormous stress.
Good. We're stressed. We're stressed. Somebody else, what you got? Oh, I thought you raised your hand. Okay, what you got?
Choice to have obstacles in creating
Enormous
enormous
stress. What you got?
Choices have obstacles in creating enormous stress.
What you got?
Choices have obstacles in creating enormous stress.
Right now, turn to the people on your left and right. Tell them the negative of choices. Go, go. How much time? 10 minutes? Perfect, perfect, perfect. One clap, two claps, three claps. Ladies and gentlemen, so next time I come to campus, we have 3 things on the board. TFA, HPD. Tell me the meaning of that, you get a prize. Plus or negative on the choice. You can only take one, okay? Plus or minus, okay? Whatever. But if somebody has a plus, you got to remember the negative, okay? So you guys got this, right? Now, I'm going to go back right now. I got about 10 minutes left. Time flies when you're having fun.
What?
Richard Olsen, my best buddy, said, Alan, what do you want to do 10 years from now? Okay? One of the key things about that is believing in myself, that I can actually do it. Was I a good student? No, but I became a good student. I became a good student. And really quick, as far as when you look at grades, grades are usually on A, B, C, D, and F. Okay? On the report card, the A means what? Excellent, yeah? And B is good. And C is average. None of you are average. And D is below average. And what is F? Okay, well, one clap. Okay, I worked in education for many years. Department of Education, I was a teacher, I was a counselor, I was a resource teacher, and I retired from the DOE. I left. I started when I was 22 years old. After 31 years, I retired. But this guy named Sione Thompson, my boss at the Charter Commission office, he's the executive director, calls me up and said, hey, Alan, what are you doing nowadays? I said, I'm helping the people at Hawaii Job Corps doing workshops. Said, you want to come work with the commission? I said, what would I do? I said, support. Share your law piece. Fine, I will be there. Okay? Commission has different roles. If I'm going to support the schools as teachers and students, I'm here. That's why I'm here. But you have to make the right choices. Richard Olsen, when he said he wanted to be a pro baseball pitcher, everybody laughed at him. When I told people I was coming back to Kailua High School as a counselor, they laughed. You know, some students, they get stuck as far as who they think they are, okay? When you look at the A, B, C, D, F, I have to tell you right now, on the report card, that's not grades really mean. If you have the right study skill, you can get A's and B's, okay? This is what grades really mean, okay? Achieve best study skill. Achieve best study skill. What does A mean?
Achieve best study skill.
Now, B is best study skill almost achieve. What is it?
Best study skill almost achieve.
Or you go like this one here, okay? C, could have studied more.
Could have studied more.
Oh, you guys all laughing on that one, okay? Now D, did not study enough.
Did not study enough.
Okay, guess what F is? Guess what F is? Guess what F? Okay, one clap, two claps. Okay, listen up. No, everybody tell me, forgot to study, failed to study. You know what? You don't forget to study. You don't forget. You don't fail to study. Okay, thank you. You got it. One clap, two claps. Actually, if I change F to, because the people don't say fantastic. You know what? Excuse me. If you get an A, you know this stuff is easy. You got the right study skill, A or B. I mean, you got it, okay? You know, it's like spiking a ball, volleyball for the first time in your life. First time wasn't that good. Second time got better. Third time got better. More repetition. But F is not failure. Thank you. Fantastic opportunity to learn something. Because you don't know this right now. Okay? You got it, okay? Fantastic opportunity to learn something. Fantastic opportunity to learn something. What is it?
Fantastic opportunity to learn something.
To learn something. Okay, back to these rubber bands. There's a guy named David Copperfield on TV who had this trick. Rubber bands are stuck. You see it? Can you see it? Okay, now, some students really like, oh, I'm a C student, I'm average. You're not average. You're not average. Okay? I'm a D student. Some say, I'm an A student. Well, I'm an F student or D student. I'm not that smart, I don't know this. Guess what? Fantastic opportunity to learn something. Did not study enough. Could have studied more. Best study skill, almost achieved best study skill. People get stuck. Okay. Oh, good question. How do you get it out? This is how you get it out. Okay. You gotta believe. You gotta believe. You gotta believe, and you will achieve. Okay. Now watch this. Okay. Well, watch the mirror. Look in the mirror. Okay. It's stuck right here. Everybody say believe. Believe. I can hear you say believe. Believe. If you believe, guess what? You set yourself free. Yeah. You want to see the trick again? David Copperfield did this on TV in slow motion. I couldn't get it. I went to Molokai, did a drug-free workshop in Molokai. The magician was there. On the way back to the hotel, me and my friend Lee Fields from Halava. He worked at Halava. He tells, he's about my height, but Lee's huge. Lee tells the magician, teach us that trick. Oh, the rubber band trick. Teach us that trick. He said, it's not that easy. It's not that easy. Okay? And Lee said, you want to go sleep tonight? Teach us the trick. You don't teach us the trick, you stay up all night. Okay? So basically, this is what we did. We learned the trick. It took us hours to learn, over 2 hours. But you know what? The best trick in the world for you to learn, if you believe in yourself, you will set yourself free. You will set yourself free. One clap, two claps. Now, ladies and gentlemen, teachers, I know time is expiring. In a couple minutes, we have to break for lunch, right? Okay. So I got 2 minutes. Let's go back. When I was in high school, my best buddy Richard Olsen, what did he tell me? He said, "What are you going to do 10 years from now?" Right now, I want to ask you folks: after you graduate from high school, what kind of job would you take? But wait a minute. Find something you love to do, like Kumu over here, all the Kumus. Find something you love to do and you never work a day in your life. You never work a day in your life if you love what you do. Okay? One clap. Now I'm asking you, if you could choose any job in the future, what would you do? Think about it. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to plan your life right now. You have 25 seconds to plan your life. What will you do? What kind of work are you going to do? You get up every day. One clap, two claps, three claps. Turn to the person on your left and right and tell them what you do. Go, tell them. One clap, two claps, three claps. Mr. Parker Green, come up please. You don't have to be on the spot. Right now we're going to finish our program. But what I want to be a resource teacher here at the charter schools and work with all of you. One of these days, maybe Mr. Parker heard me come work with you folks too. Who knows? Okay? Now listen up. Okay? What would you like to do in the future? Raise your hand if you have an answer. What will you, 10 years after high school, what will you do? You had your hand up? Go ahead.
I want to be a photographer.
Photographer. One clap. What would you like to do?
Librarian studies.
All right. One clap. Way back there. Yeah.
I want to be happy.
Say again. All right. One clap. Stand up. I can hear you better. You right there.
Pilot.
Pilot. One clap. I was in Hawaiian Airlines the other day. A young lady was a pilot. Okay. Back here. What? Stand up. What are you going to do 10 years after high school? Very important. What you got?
Flight attendant.
Flight attendant? That's great. My wife is a flight attendant with Hawaiian Air. Okay? Ready? One clap. What do you got? What's that?
Computer programmer.
All right, one clap. Okay, listen up. Our time has expired. Your homework assignment. Listen up. Homework assignment. You're going to write tonight when you go home, or in school you can do it. Write down what you want to do, what, why, and how. What you're going to do is a job, why you want to do it, how you're going to do it. Make a plan. You got it? One clap. Give it to your teachers. The teacher that brought you here today, give it to them. Because I'm going to come back, I want to see what you're going to be doing. Write your name on it, today's date. Mr. Parker, thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Silva.